So the Swiss system is really the opposite of an elitist system.
Philippe, according to many surveys, the Swiss educational system is ranked top in the world. And do you think that this is why Switzerland is also generally always ranked as the most competitive country in the world?
I would say that education definitely plays a very important role, along with other important criteria, of course.
And I assume that, most citizens in Switzerland then would have educational university degrees.
Actually in Switzerland, the percentage of the adult population having a university degree is surprisingly low. It used to be 25% 10 years ago, now it's 35%, but it is still pretty low compared to other developed countries. Like Japan, it's 48%, USA, it's like 42%. But we think this is an advantage in the sense that we value a lot practical training in addition to university education.
Okay, and touching on that, you said that that the practical educational path is really valued in Switzerland. So does that mean, people in top positions such as CEOs and presidents, have taken that practical educational path?
Yes, absolutely. If you look at the list of the top CEOs of the largest Swiss companies, many of them started with an apprenticeship. And if you look at the Swiss ministers, Swiss president, many of them also went to this path, apprenticeship, practical training. So I think it is very much valued.
So then is it sort of, going to universities and things, you always hear about, people from other countries, royals or people very well-off families are always sending their children to Switzerland schools. So does that mean there's, still a lot of high quality and, elite universities in Switzerland?
In Switzerland, most people would agree that the best university in Switzerland are state financed, they are public, and they are virtually free. And then once you have the high school degree in Switzerland, you fundamentally have automatic access to all those universities. So the Swiss system is really the opposite of an elitist system. And in that sense, we are completely different from other countries like USA, UK, Japan, France, and so on. And in Switzerland, I think it's an incredible luck we have that the best universities are state universities and mostly free of charge. And yes, there are also very expensive, exclusive private schools, especially before universities. But actually, most of those schools, the students of most of those schools are foreigners, not Swiss people.
Okay, so it all looks very good, but is there still, ways that the Swiss educational system can be improved?
I think it's always possible to improve. One good thing about the apprentice is that at the age of 15, 16, the young people, they leave school and they start working for good. They have to serve real customers. So this is a real value of the apprentice. Overall, I think that the Swiss education system can be improved in terms of language, foreign languages. In Switzerland, normally we are rather good at learning foreign languages because we are a small country with 3 major national languages and we have an enormous international exposure. But still, I think we can improve it in 2 ways. One way, I believe that every young person in Switzerland should have a trilingual education. But we should not learn English as a foreign language. We should learn history in English, geography in English, mathematics in French, and maybe physics in German. So the medium of instruction is important. The second way, in my view, to improve is that in Switzerland you can have a high school degree having 7 years of Latin or ancient Greek. And I think it's good to have this option. But in my view, we could have another option that we don't have now, is to have a high school degree having 7 years of very important business languages which are very difficult to learn, like Japanese, Mandarin Chinese, maybe Arabic, Russian, and so on.
Thank you so much, as always, for coming on and sharing your insight with us today, Philippe.
Thank you to you.
That's all from myself and Philippe today, but if you like this video, be sure to go on our website, dukascopy.tv, and give it a like or comment.